Boxing is not easy. You have to earn the respect. People don't know his quality yet. He's the best amateur heavyweight in this country. You show them who's boss.
He manifested it. I mean, we began working with each other, sparring for the Usyk fight. It's going to get serious in the future for him.
Super heavyweight and heavyweight. Could be the pros next, who knows?
He's a heavyweight who moves like a middleweight.
He's come from Nigeria to the UK to better his life.
If you really want to go for something now, you have to be all in. I don't do 50-50. If I'm in, I'm in 100%.
Deji Adekola from Wrexham. Tremendous power and tremendous excitement.
We're here to cause problems, make a scene, cause some upsets.
I got all the ammunition in the house now. How do you want it? Is it a shotgun? Is it a bazooka? I started on the streets. I'm a product of my environment.
He's won the Harringay box cut.
2 box cut, 2 different weights.
He's special.
Anthony Joshua has always been my motivation in boxing.
Sharp shooter, bro.
He's going to be a force when he turns over.
I'm ready.
I could put my heart on the line to say he's the best in the country. So who dares challenge him in there, they're only gonna get beaten up. Yeah. He's the best. You've never seen one like him. And trust me, he'll go a long way.
I've lived all my life in Nigeria. I grew up in Nigeria where my parents are from. I'm from Ibadan, Oyo State. I was getting the opportunity I needed through boxing. It was getting real when from the streets I was introduced to the state team. And that's very crazy. Like, no, they won't just pick anybody. They only invite the best in the country to come to the camp. And I was like, oh, I just started this boxing not quite long and now I'm getting more opportunities. And what's happening? I think there's something about boxing, you know. Post everywhere on social media, news, different articles like posting like, okay, 15 seconds. So I was in like, okay, is it a big deal like 15 seconds fight? Like some people even call me 15 seconds man, like come on, what you say? That's where I got to know that okay, no one has ever done it before in Nigeria. So I'm waiting for someone to break it up.
I remember the day he came in, Dave Robinson come up to me and says, Andrew, I wanna have a look at this kid. He's from Nigeria. I think he's got a good record. I want you to see what he's got. I call Coach Meme from this holiday.
And he said to me, we've got a new Nigerian heavyweight.
And I said to him, listen, this new guy that come here is literally rubbish.
What do you mean? How can he have a record like that and be rubbish? And he said, well, all the novice boxers are bashing him up.
Me, a Nigerian champion, now sparring with someone that has no bout. My nose was bleeding. I got battered.
Thinking, shall we persevere with him? Shall we get rid of him straight away or give him another chance? So he came again the next time. Before I made him spar, I said to him, listen, I've noticed the way you spar, you're holding back and they're hitting you. Is that the way you fight in Nigeria? You know, we don't fight like that here.
That thing is, outside boxing, I was going through things mentally, so you know, I had to like adjust. It took me time to adjust. It was overwhelming, to be honest. Yeah, so I didn't really get my focus in. I wasn't really in the game.
All the novice boxers are queuing up to knock him out. And I think I said to you, do you like this club, DJ? And he said, yeah, I do, coach, I do. I said, do you want to stay here? He said, yes. And I said, if you want to stay here, you prove to me that you're worthy. Go out and bash them up because they're trying to knock your head off.
You want to stay in this club, you need to show us what you can do.
That made me stay focused. So I can never forget that day. I stepped up my game. I started training hard, started running, started getting my fitness up.
And he went out there and he scored all of them and they don't queue up to box him anymore.
Now you in a Repton. Now you understand how we fight here.
When I got here, everybody took me like I've been here for a long time. It just felt like a home to me. I have not boxed for any other team since I moved in here. Just Repton.
His determination was there. His respect is there. We can work with this guy.
We used my weakness as my strength. Like, we know what to work on now. We started training hard. After that, my next 3 fights, I smashed everything.
Start winning fights, start stopping those people, showing them who was the real DJ.
When he boxes to the best of his ability as an artist, he's a heavyweight who moves like a middleweight. He's one of the unique southpaws. No one moves like him.
Repton Boxing Club, they always like look out for opportunities for their boxers.
Everyone who spars or who boxes a southpaw calls upon DJ to help him out to prepare.
I sparred Riakporhe first. The same coach that coached Anthony Joshua is the same coach that coached Richard Riakporhe. He was there. So it was like, oh, this is a very good southpaw, you know, like this is quality work. I think he'll be good enough for AJ. You know, he needed top-notch southpaws in the country. So that was how I got an invitation to AJ's camp.
The hustlers always meet. Hard-working people will always meet if you're in the same industry. We began working with each other, sparring for the Usyk fight. We just stayed in touch, and he's one of my brothers at the end of the day. I wouldn't just have him in camp for his work if he's not good. He's talented, isn't it? He's a good fighter, so that was the main reason. But away from the fighting and boxing, he's a good guy, and he's trying this. You know what it is with boxing? It's hard on your own. You're trying to make it on your own, so like, I can't change his world, but I can just help lift him, and he has to climb the rest in it. So if I can help a bit, that's it. I'm going to do my part.
To be his idol, his mentor, and to actually spar with his mentor, it's a lot. It's a mind-blowing thing.
The first time I met AJ, first time I saw him, first thing he said, yeah, I know you. I've heard about you. You won the Arige, right? So I earned his respect. Everybody in Nigeria knows I've always been a fan of Anthony Joshua right from time. Anything I do on Instagram, I always tag him. Just see me, just see me, just see me. I just want him to just like.
I wish I would have seen his message, but listen, he manifested it. He's here now.
And Meme was right beside me, and he was like, don't see him as a superstar. Don't act as a fan. I was looking at my coach like, don't act as a fan. What do you mean? Like, this is Anthony Joshua we're talking about. This is my mentor. Come on. I had to compose myself.
I'm not going to talk about how the sparring went, but everyone was impressed.
It was crazy because I wasn't even scared, because I wanted to prove a point.
2023 Haringey Box Cup. Just a brilliant opportunity for myself and Deji to showcase our skills. You know, he's obviously come from Nigeria alone to a country that's thriving in the boxing world.
I've never like fought in front of that crowd before. It's been a very good opportunity for me to fight in Haringey.
An iconic venue, Alexandra Palace here in North London for the Haringey Box Cup 2023.
This is Europe's largest amateur boxing event.
So the first fight was very, very challenging. I had to fight someone who is like 6'8". My coach told me before the fight, we've trained, you're a champion. We are just reminding you, just go and do your thing. I have to win. And I got the unanimous decision against him. Like, we moved to the semi-finals. I won in second round. First round, I stopped him twice. Second round, I think he got a cut on his face, and he said, that's the end, he can't continue.
It's finals day here at the magnificent Ali Pali. This is the day they've all been waiting for.
In the finals, Deji now is up against one of our own, Finchley.
Repton Boxing Club has a history against Finchley. We've never lost to Finchley before. Never.
They have never get a win over Repton. Repton have never lost to Finchley. They were hoping that this guy they have in the final against the DJ will rough him up a bit, because Repton doesn't fight rough.
So that was an opportunity for them to like, okay, let us break this record.
You've got to back your club. Honestly, I was a bit nervous because I just know both of them are heavy hitters, and I knew that this fight there were going to be some serious blows being thrown, and the previous fights they both got stoppages in the semi-finals.
When he got in the ring, everybody seemed to swarm over to that one ring. He's got some kind of pulling power.
Everybody was waiting to see what's going to happen.
It's round one now.
He came out very aggressive. Okay, what's happening? What's happening there?
This might be an upset here. We might have Ibi winning the 92 kg for 2023. Anybody else that was getting hit with those shots by Ibi, I think would have gone down or would have just given up.
We out there to box, but if you come hard, aggressive, we can change. simply adapt and show you that we can do the same thing.
So then we get into round 2, and that's when Deji is just picking up his feet now.
So I had to fight him back. I wasn't really going to the head. I was just giving him that body shot. Okay, keep hitting me, but you won't take my body shot. So it's gonna like weaken him. I knew it, I could see it was already gone. So now I changed the tempo from being aggressive. I changed to very calm fight. Just scoring.
He just showed his IQ in a really tough situation.
I said I'm gonna do it, now it's done. The plan worked and I won with round 2 stoppage.
If I said he's gonna win it, he's gonna win it. Because I know there's no one who could touch him.
This is like a stepping stone for him. This for him is like the warm-up for the games coming up. This is a warm-up for the championships.
Just go quick,
So today we've come to do a photo shoot with Anthony Joshua, and it was basically just to showcase mine and Deji's story. Myself and Deji have been selected to box for Nigeria in the 2024 Paris Olympics.
We offered to sponsor their road to the Olympics. When they mentioned that they had to self-fund the trip, AJ said, "Oh, let me sponsor them." He said, "Yeah." He's like, I'd love to help them get there." He goes, "They've gone down the route that I went to. The opportunity isn't there the way it was for me with the GB system."
AJ's not obligated to give anything back to the community, to coaches, to the gym, to boxers, but I think he's just doing that because that's the personality he has.
The thing is, in life, people look at help as like, why would you? And it's like, why wouldn't I? When DJ's in position, you should also pay it forward and help the next generation as well. So why not?
It's just a really amazing journey that you can share with someone and just push each other and just work towards bringing that gold home, because that's what we're doing it for.
There's no one on the scene like him, no one at all. Whatever he wins and whatever he can earn, he'll deserve it.
I'm very proud of him, but it hasn't been easy. Very proud that he chose to come in the Reptile. I think there's a lot to see of him, there's a lot more.
Coach Andy and Coach Meme has been the one like always helping out and taking me, and to be honest, yeah, we've taken it away from being coaches and boxer. We've taken it to another level. Down there, I see them as my dad.